Jeff Ray.
Jeff Ray. And you two, how old are you?
9.
5.
And you've had no vaccinations at all? And you're alive? And healthy? What's the most sick you have ever been in your life?
They had the chicken pox.
The chicken pox, the deadly disease called chicken pox that we all had when we were younger.
My chicken pox zombie children.
What?
My chicken pox zombie children.
Oh, yeah, you're alive. You made it through that as well. Do you remember having chicken pox?
Yes.
Did you scratch a lot? So that's probably the most sick you've been then. We had one child who was unvaccinated and she said she vomited for a whole night on a blueberry that had gone bad. Very serious stuff.
Yeah.
So, what made you guys decide not to vaccinate your children?
Well, when I was pregnant with her, he flat out told me we would not be vaccinating.
You did?
He did. And I thought that was crazy. I'd never heard of such a thing.
Wait, what? I need to just have, wait, let's back to you. Because I was like you. What a crazy statement when I was, before we know better. Where did that come from?
I was raised somewhat to believe that was not necessary to have that done. And later on, when I could make up my own mind, it just didn't seem right to inject anything into a baby.
So were you unvaccinated?
I've had vaccines when I was younger, but not since 80, 81. So,
and what do you do for a living?
let's just say I'm a communications engineer for the telephone companies.
I love it. I love it. This is it. This is real hope for us all. That we can. But do you think it's because your parents, did they teach you to think? I want to know what made you and Dale Bigtree do these kind of things.
It was more my dad and a belief structure that he came into, that as this group, they believed that it was not necessary to vaccinate.
So it's a religious thing, maybe?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My cousin, her two children are in their upper 20s, and they were never vaccinated either.
And are they okay?
Oh, yeah.
Because Senator Pan from California, if you ever want to look up bad people, guys, just saying, he says that people who are unvaccinated are not very clever. And I've seen in my research that they're way cleverer than the people that are vaccinated, just saying. So I want to know, are you guys clever? Are you or not? Do you go to school?
Yes.
When you're in school, do you understand what your teacher's saying to you? I love his face. He's like, when she's not boring. Am I teaching them bad things? Sorry.
No.
So you keep up with class. You understand things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, sounds pretty good to me. Do you ever have any complaints from the school that they're not the brightest tool in the toolbox?
Mm-mm.
In fact, the exact opposite.
Yeah. We get told I don't brag on my kids very much. I like them, but...
This is your moment.
Yes.
Go for it.
Oh, they're healthy, they're intelligent, they pick up on things quickly, and this is what we hear from the teachers. This isn't me bragging. It's what our
and this is very important.
Tell them that they're bright, they're smart, they pick things up very quickly.
Do you guys have friends at school?
Yes.
See, there you go. That's one thing that
Yeah.
a lot of injured people don't have. Friends.
Right.
Simple thing in life. All right, so I want to hear a little bit more. I want to hear about when you two, this is a very scary question for the people listening, because we're doing a study. And we want to know that when you were, between the time that you were born, your mum and dad are going to have to answer this because you're not going to remember, and your first birthday. By the way, did they have vitamin K?
No.
You guys rock.
She was born at the midwife's house because our house was under construction, and he was born in his room in the house that we live in now.
Oh, we're so happy for you guys.
Naturally. No drugs, no nothing.
You, Mama, can be done. Now wait, I haven't for this very important questions we're doing. Is everyone petrified for the answer to this? Okay. So the vaccinated children have, and people that have had vitamin K, report back in their first year a number of ear infections and antibiotics. Did your 2 children have ear infections and antibiotics in their first year of life?
No, neither of them have had ear infections. She and I, when I was in labor with her, was given antibiotics. So she has been exposed to antibiotics.
Because of when? So say again, when you were in.
When I was in labor, my midwife gave me antibiotics.
What was the reason for that?
It was for Group B strep. So I didn't pass that on to her through the birth canal.
Okay, but that's something different.
Yeah.
But it was systemic antibiotics. Like, it was injected into me, so it went into her bloodstream also. So she's had antibiotics. Other than that, he's never had any antibiotics ever.
But did you guys get ear infections?
Nope, never.
Did you hear that, peeps? Our study is 100% so far. Isn't that fascinating? And apart from that, no more antibiotics?
No.
Okay, we know you've had chicken pox.
Mm-hmm.
Are you both frightened of measles or mumps
No,
or rubella?
not at all.
What do you say to the people that say, by the way, you're getting loads of hearts and love, you children are like, thumbs up for you both, who say that because your children aren't vaccinated, it's a really stupid, uneducated statement, this, but it needs to be addressed because they really don't quite know what else to say, these peeps that are trying to sell vaccines, that, disease is going to come back because the unvaccinated spread it around. And as we all know, you can't spread something you don't have, so none of it makes sense. But what's your statement back as parents?
Well, my children don't have the measles, they don't have mumps, they don't have pertussis, they don't have diphtheria, they can't possibly pass it to anybody. As opposed to somebody that's been recently vaccinated that might be shedding that disease, that could in turn give that to my children. Then they could pass it along.
So if your children got measles tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
would you carry on with your life and have them run around so that they do spread this around, or would you keep them at home hydrated?
We'd keep them at home hydrated, out of the sunlight, lots of vitamin D, vitamin A.
See, I don't know.
A lot of
Vitamin
rest.
C.
Dr. Suzanne's book's coming out soon. We'll know what to
Homeopathy,
do.
we do a lot of homeopathy, so lots of... Yeah.
I come from an era of parties of measles, and the doctor would not even visit. In those days it was house visits.
Right.
Wouldn't even visit because it's not considered. It was just the doctor say keep hydrated and enjoy your week off.
Right,
And they didn't even come and check us because it's so mild.
right.
So something's gone really weird
Something has
between
gone
then.
really weird. It's the fear programming.
This is my thing.
Yeah,
I've
let's
said
hear
it
it.
a million times.
Come, we're hearing. We're listening. Everybody
Don't
focus.
make money off of healthy children. There's no money to be made off of healthy children.
Isn't that sad?
It's pathetic. It is sad. But that's I've said it a million times. That's the root of it all. Is if you can keep somebody on something, it makes them money, and it's.
Or even coming back to the doctor every single month for well visits.
Right.
I mean, I might get some dislikes for this, but
Oh, don't worry about
I
it.
feel like mothers know if their kids are healthy or not, or they should.
You have your gut
Have it- yeah,
instinct.
you have your gut
God
instinct. And my kids have always shown me to be healthy. If they've had fevers, they've never had a fever that was worth taking them to the doctor.
So can I just go back? I'm just trying to imagine what this would be like. So your husband says we're not vaccinating.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, are you insane?
Right.
How did you get over that?
I started looking into it, so just Googling, and the first thing I found were ingredients. I think because a lot of people think that vaccines, I did, were just like a saline solution and the measles virus. ta-da, here, have the
Or
measles.
didn't think because they just trusted the doctor.
Right,
Why
but
would they
I
need
just
to think?
thought, you know, I didn't think that it was full of all these really crazy toxic ingredients. And I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to breastfeed my baby. I'm going to do all the organic, natural stuff. Why on earth would I put that into her bloodstream? And that was the stepping off point. But for me, the most impact comes from vaccine injured parents, because I'm a believer in an anecdotal evidence. I'm a massage therapist. I have people come to me all the time that say, I've went to this doctor and that doctor, I've been to a surgeon, I've been to physical therapy, and it wasn't until you worked on my frozen shoulder that I have mobility again. And that's not something that, you know, medicine theory can prove, just what happens. So when I started listening to parents telling me about how their babies regressed or died or got eczema or terrible bowel stuff, it moved me, and that was it for me. All I had to do was go to like Thinking Moms Revolution or trying to think.
Doesn't matter. I know what you mean.
Yes.
It's everywhere, and
It's
that's
everywhere.
it's going to get bigger and bigger as parents are reporting about this all over the world.
Right.
And when you see pictures of the babies and the teenagers behind that didn't make it at all, that's our memorial board there.
Gonna make me cry.
I can't imagine.
You guys we're all so happy for you that you knew, because we didn't know.
I listened too. I want all those parents to know I listened.
That means so much to these parents that you heard their stories, you heard their warning.
Because they didn't have anything to lose. They're not a doctor that's losing out on income from the vaccines or being bullied by their pharmaceutical representatives. They don't have anything to lose. They already lost it all. Why else would they be telling those stories?
Well, you two. Greatest gift ever known is what I think your parents have given you, of no vaccines, healthy, free life. Now, what I want to know, what the peeps want to know, is what you guys would like to be when you grow up into adults. And you can be anything you like.
I have two. A basketball player and a swimmer.
A lot of basketball players today, peeps, if you notice. And a swimmer. You want to be a swimmer? Did you say? What stroke's your favourite stroke? Do you like front crawl, or are we not quite there yet? How old are you?
9.
9. Are you just swimming any way you like? Yeah, that's the best way. There should be a swimming any way you like lane contest. Brilliant. That's good. Those are great things. And what about you? What would you like to be if you can be anything you like?
A soccer player.
Nice. Good. Well, it's a shame my son Toby's not here right now. He'd talk to you about soccer. Do you have a favourite team? Okay, well, let me give you one. Tottenham in England, Tottenham Hotspur. Thumbs up.
Look that up.
They are the best. Great, soccer players. So you guys are healthy? All right, and your parents have taught you about what happens if someone comes and tells you at school that your parents don't have medical degrees. That's the only time I give you karate rights or whatever.
Right.
So they're starting to do that. The caring bus is visiting schools now. Someone asked if you're a singer. You could have just said yes and gone with it then.
He does have a really nice singing voice.
Apparently he's got a really nice speaking voice. Where are you from? Here.
North Carolina, Georgia. I'm a
North
Southern
Carolina.
boy.
Did you get that in North Carolina? How did it? Any good? No.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good voice. They're liking your voice.
Oh, okay.
So you can have a career in radio if all else fails.
I've been told that.
Well, there you go. Any advice you all want to give before I put the air conditioning on, before we all die of heat stroke?
I don't know what Del says. Be brave. I was brave coming here today. I'm coming out of the
You
closet.
are brave.
Yeah.
You are brave. You're very brave.
And just dive into the research. You don't have to have a medical degree to look up all the ingredients.
The people with medical degrees are not good right now. I would actually say that is possibly the worst profession. The military, number one, because of the mandated vaccines, followed by the medical profession.
Right. So just
Brainwashing.
anybody, just look into it. Don't feel that it's important what you're putting into your children's bodies. If you're worried about what they're eating, you really ought to be worried about what is going into their bodies through needles or drugs.
Look at all those children outside. Are they all people that are following the bus? There's lots of... Oh, they've got face paint, so I presume they are. There's lots of friends for you outside. Have you said hello to them all? There's loads of them.
They must have just got here. There wasn't too many.
There's loads of children with painted faces. All right, Daddy, have you got anything to say? Thank God for you, with all due respect, that you knew and you listened.
Yeah, if I'd had any other different husband, my children would be completely different.
Right.
It just doesn't feel right.
That's great.
It never really has. I just can't imagine sticking
Yeah.
or jabbing a little bitty baby. Just, no.
There's thousands of people between these three medias watching now that wished so much that we had what you had. I don't know what it is. Do you teach your children to question everything, even authority? Question
Oh
them?
yeah. Every yeah. Oh yeah. Especially authority.
Yeah, that's why he's so important in our partnership, because I'm not an authority questioner. I'm like,
well, we're pretty sure that on the whole we're brought up by schools to obey authority and do as you're told, or you will be punished.
Yeah,
that's what school does.
Right.
I spent my life punished. Can you hear my husband outside the bus?
Yes.
Oh, he's on Fox News. Look at this, peeps. I've got to show the people. Ow! Can you see John out there on the news? See that, peeps? I don't fucking show you very well. There he is. They'll have fun trying to edit that. He doesn't break or breathe. Get as much as you can out, John. Go, go, go. Excellent stuff. It's good having John on the bus, actually. Right, sorry, I forgot all caught up. You two are cool. Cool as anything. You can be anything you like in life. Anything you like. Nothing is impossible. It's hard work. You work hard. So you've got to be kind to other people. Give back. That here endeth my lesson. Cool? You're a good, wonderful family. Truly wonderful family.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You two can sign the inside of the bus. Do you know that? This bit here, in the white patches, are the unvaccinated. That bit's our memorial, and outside is our injured. Okay, John. John, what am I talking about? Periscope. I called you John. Okay.